I'm not your buddy. Alright? I'm not your buddy. Put your phone down.
No, I'm live streaming at the moment.
That's okay.
Can you identify yourself?
Put your phone down a minute.
Can you identify yourself?
Down before you start getting arrested for causing...
For what?
Well, first of all, you called a public order. You don't call a police officer a dickhead,
That's
okay?
not a public order.
So, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to witness how a simple act of filming from a public pavement spirals into an ego-driven confrontation. Right from the start, the tension builds as the auditor calmly states he's live streaming, while the officer demands compliance without legal grounds. This intro sets the tone for the clash of rights versus authority that unfolds, and it's clear this encounter won't be ordinary.
Hello, are you taking pictures of police vehicles?
Yeah,
Why are you taking pictures of our vehicles, first of all? Because some of these vehicles aren't, some of them aren't police vehicles, so why are you taking photographs?
I'm only taking pictures like the police ones.
No, you don't. You don't take photographs. Okay?
If they come round the house...
Well, don't stand outside the police station looking for confrontation, okay? Move along and start taking photographs of people's cars that you don't know who
You're the one that's come back for confrontation, buddy.
Okay?
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not your buddy. Alright? I'm not your buddy. Put your phone down.
No, I'm live streaming at the moment.
That's okay.
Can you identify yourself?
Put your phone down a minute.
Can you identify yourself?
Down before you start getting arrested for causing...
For what?
Well, first of all, you called a public order. You don't call a police officer a dickhead,
That's
okay?
not a public order.
So, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Do you know the law?
You're in the street, you put your phone down,
Who's made a
and we'll
complaint?
have a chat.
Guys, here's where things heat up fast. The officer questions why photos are being taken and immediately shifts into control mode, dismissing the auditor's legal rights. Notice how quickly the tone flips to confrontation, with threats of arrest under vague public order offenses. There's no public disturbance, no crime committed, yet the officer pushes intimidation. This moment shows how unchecked authority can quickly overstep legal boundaries.
I'm not putting my phone down because I don't trust you the way
you've
you've got out.
Can
you identify yourself, please?
With the police, don't you?
Identify
Tell you
yourself.
what, you identify yourself
I
to
don't
me.
need to.
Well, I don't need to either.
Yes, you do,
How
buddy.
about
It's your policy.
You tell me what your name is and then we'll go from
Would you
there.
like to identify yourself,
We'll go
love?
from there.
Why can't you do it?
We'll go from there, shall we?
Right, at the end of the day, we've told you can't take photographs.
You can, no.
No.
You could have asked me, you can.
Okay, well,
Right.
we're asking you not to.
That's my idea, okay? Right, now you need to back down, walk away,
No, I don't.
and stop
No, I
making
don't.
confrontation.
I'm not making a
And being
confrontation.
being
You were the one
arrogant,
that came
okay?
back.
I asked you.
Arrogancy is not a crime.
Telling police officers that is a problem.
That lady
you're
could
gonna
have heard
end up
that.
Getting arrested for.
You
That's
should
why
be
it's a
arrested.
public order offence for you to say that in the street.
I made you
when
aware.
there are people
I
around,
made sure
okay?
there was no one
so
around.
You cannot stand in the street outside a police
I
station
made
where
you
cars
aware
come in and
there was
out,
no one around.
And you're mouthing off saying
To you.
okay.
To you.
All right.
There was no members of the public about, unlike when you did
I
it,
suggest
and
you
you're
get
a
the
police
chip
officer.
off your shoulder, whatever that is in your life, okay?
I haven't got
whatever
one.
you've got going on in your life, that is a bit of a chip on your shoulder. Sort it out yourself. Sort out your life.
Why don't you stop
and then
telling
we'll,
people
and then
what to do?
And then we'll walk away, and then we can get on with our job.
You'll
We've
walk-
got proper-
you'll walk away
we've got
now.
proper criminals to catch.
You'll walk away
Not
now.
people like yourself.
You'll walk.
Watch closely as the auditor requests identification, a perfectly reasonable demand under policy, but the officer resists and deflects. Instead of professionalism, he resorts to personal jabs, calling the auditor an idiot and telling him to sort his life out. This isn't just heated words, it's a breakdown of respect. Officers are meant to uphold standards, but here, insults replace authority, exposing how fragile professionalism can be when ego takes control.
Now.
If I come back and find you
Walk
still
away.
here,
You'll do nothing.
yeah, I will.
No, you
I will
won't.
deal with
What will you do?
I
Go
will
on.
deal with
What will you do?
Well, if you're still here to make a
Go on.
photograph,
Yeah.
I will deal with you, okay?
Which is
I will
exactly
deal
because you
with you,
can't.
all right?
Come on, you don't know what you're going to deal with me about because
Okay.
there's no such thing to deal with me.
All right, bye-bye.
Tell this idiot to shut up then. I won't walk away. You walk away. I'm taking pictures.
I know you are, and you're being an absolute idiot about it. because
So?
one
You
thing
are.
can't
You heard
do
yourself.
is stand there and
You're getting
photograph our
reported,
police
buddy.
vehicles. Some of them aren't police vehicles.
You're getting reported.
Some
I
of them.
care less.
So will you,
If
fella.
there's a Porsche in there,
So will you.
a Porsche 911 Turbo, I'll take a
I
picture
said
of
to you,
it.
you've got a problem
That's what I
there.
do.
Come
I haven't
sit-
got a problem. You're the one with the
come
problem.
Speak to somebody.
See if these two
Okay.
guys here will arrest you for that public order you've just done.
All you've got to do is come and speak to us at the front desk without photographing
All
our
you've got to
vehicles.
do is come and
All
speak
you've got
to me
do,
and not shout at me.
Yeah, well, don't call police officers.
This guy's just committed a public order offence in front of a lady. I've got it on camera.
Comes a shocking twist. The auditor highlights that the very officer accusing him of disorderly behavior has himself sworn in front of a passing lady, captured live on camera. Instead of accountability, the officer just laughs it off, dismissing the seriousness of his own breach. This isn't just hypocrisy, it's a dangerous double standard. If officers laugh at breaking the rules they enforce, public trust erodes. This part exposes arrogance at its rawest.
Just making sure there's no one about. I did call him a because he was winding me up, and then he turned around. There was a lady walking past. I've got it on camera, and he swore in front of her,
No, I said what you repeated to me, fella.
which is a swear word.
Oh, it's a swear word. So you accept that?
Yeah, I didn't. There was no members of the public about. I wouldn't do that. To take some pictures of the marked cars,
Okay, and what's that for? What's that
just for like my Flickr account, a photography website.
Okay, and what purpose? Why
Just
the
for
marked
different,
cars?
just what I do, different marked cars and stuff. Different types. Try to get some shots from them, maybe coming out with the blue lights on and stuff.
Of marked cars. There was all.
I have not
There was
taken.
no marked cars there. As you can see, is there any marked cars there?
There was one parked
No,
there.
there wasn't.
There was one parked to that white next to that white
all on
Skoda.
cars, okay.
And I wasn't taking pictures at the time. No,
and you
I wasn't.
waited until we drove out.
I was like that, and I was getting
I know
ready.
what you were doing. I saw you. I got eyes.
But get over it.
I saw what you were doing.
Get over it.
ID on you?
No, I don't give me ID.
What's your name?
I don't give me ID. It's nothing personal. I just don't give me details out. I'm just down here doing you like a YouTube.
Details out.
It's just like with me doing documentaries at like various different police stations and stuff. If I get asked all the time, I just don't want to keep pinging up. That's all.
Okay, but what if we suspect that you committed offences? Then we'll
Yeah, but I know. But all I'm doing, it's like I say, I'm just down here just doing a documentary for YouTube.
Right, here's where the dynamic shifts again. Another officer asks politely for ID, pressing multiple times as if refusal itself is suspicious. The auditor stands firm, knowing he isn't legally obliged to comply without a crime suspected. Yet the pressure builds, suggesting that refusal equals guilt. This part perfectly illustrates the tension between authority expecting obedience and a citizen exercising lawful rights. It's a textbook example of why knowing your rights matters.
Well, if you're not going to give me your details, I'm going to ask you to leave, because otherwise, if I suspect you're committing offences, then I can request you give me your details.
Right. What do you suspect me of committing? What crime?
Well, I don't think you need to be taking photos of the marked cars with the number plates.
Marked cars.
That's what you
There's
said.
lots of
That's what
pictures
you
on.
said.
There's lots of stuff on the internet with marked cars, police vehicles. Me 3-year-old son watches them.
Okay.
Yes. So go on. What crime do you suspect me of then? If I'm not.
Well, there's been a public order offence.
There hasn't. I've got it all on camera, love. All of it on camera. That's the chap who's committed a public order. I never swore in front of anyone. I made sure there's no one around, and this chap here swore in front of an old lady that was walking past, and I was filming the whole thing. Pardon?
You couldn't be sure that
I had a look round that there was no one round, and I said it to him through the window. I never said it to anyone. No one's complained about it. You know that. Let's not try and twist the law. All eyes are watching everyone now, so just let's not make it any worse. You don't just come and arrest someone for taking pictures of marked cars. You lot have been in trouble for this over and over again. He doesn't drive down the road, come back and start shouting at me, right? He's a public servant. He needs to learn that. You're a public servant. You are a public servant.
And you're a civilian.
Right? And me and everyone watching pay your wages.
Move
Don't
along,
forget it.
civilian,
No.
okay?
No.
Public service asking you to move along,
I
right?
won't servant. You serve us.
You obviously served somewhere, haven't you? Probably.
Obviously not. No.
Probably somewhere loud.
And even if I did, what did that matter?
Section cuts to the heart of the issue. The auditor reminds the officer that police are public servants, funded by taxpayers, here to serve the people. Instead of acknowledgement, the officer snaps back dismissively, even throwing in veiled remarks like, "You've obviously served somewhere." This isn't just rude, it's condescending and intimidating. Rather than accept accountability, the officer tries to reframe the balance of power, exposing a deep culture clash between duty and dominance.
Eh? Not your business, is it?
Oh, what a joke you are.
What a joke you are. So the world's going to be laughing at you, mate, not me.
We've got other things to do. We've got proper criminals to arrest.
Are you going to do the driver shame?
Idiots like this.
Everyone's going to be laughing at you. You showed your warrant card.
Laughing at you, fella.
No, mate, laughing at you.
Joke.
You are famous.
They joke. Oh, thanks,
You're
mate.
famous.
I
Say
appreciate that.
hello to
I
your friends and
appreciate
family.
that. I don't need to.
Show them what a lovely chap you are when you approach members of the public.
Oh, what a joke.
That's going to be the thumbnail
You got
for
any
the
mirrors
video.
in your house?
That's going to be the thumbnail
You got
for
any
the
mirrors
videos.
in your house?
Hey, you should see my missus, eh? Won't be saying that then.
What a joke.
Says him.
What a joke. Come on, then, we got proper.
You'll be getting reported as well for that public order. Have you realised there's nothing they can do now?
But there are police cars in here and there
Couldn't
are
care less.
cars that aren't.
Couldn't care less. If I wanted to, I said I won't take pictures of them, and I won't, but if I wanted to, I could. Get over it.
Goodbye, loser.
Driver shame, you'll be reported for that as well.
And here's the closing act. The back and forth turns into mocking, with the officer laughing off the auditor and the auditor firing back with sharp remarks about accountability. The exchange ends with open disrespect, the officer calling him a loser, proving professionalism was lost long ago. This finale underscores how fragile trust becomes when authority relies on insults, not law. If you found this breakdown powerful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.